In today's video, we are going to share the hair transplant journeys of two patients who were struggling with hair loss. So, let's first meet our patient, HX-ZAQQ.
Today, we bring you the journey of a patient who traveled from the United States to India, choosing QHT Clinic for his hair transplant. In this video, he shares his transformation story, from the initial struggles with hair loss to the life-changing experience at our clinic. He'll also reveal what motivated him to trust QHT Clinic for this important decision. So, stay tuned till the end to witness his inspiring journey. If you are also experiencing hair loss or baldness, send us your pictures for a free consultation. Our experts are here to guide you. Now let's take a closer look at his pre-surgery condition. The patient was experiencing diffuse grade 3 baldness, a stage where the frontal hairline had receded in a classic M-shaped pattern. This led to significant thinning on the temporal areas and a visible reduction in density across the frontal zone. Fortunately, the mid-scalp and crown regions still maintained healthy hair growth and didn't require any surgical intervention. Another advantage in his case was the donor area. It was in excellent condition, with dense and healthy follicular units. This gave us a strong foundation to design a natural-looking hairline and restore volume in the affected regions effectively. Now, let's hear from him about how baldness affected his life.
Hi, my name is Akshit and I'm 29 years old. I'm from Seattle, Washington, US, and today I'm here for my hair transplant appointment at QHT Clinic. I've been facing this issue for the past 2 to 3 years where my hairline has been receding for quite a while. I started noticing this pattern while I was attending my brother's and friend's wedding, where when I looked back at the pictures, it hit me that my hairline has receded quite a while. And the reason of my hairline receding, I would say, has been due to family genetics. It's a genetic problem, and then also, of course, since I live in the US alone away from my family, the stress has been enormous, and I feel like that also contributes to the stress also contributes to the hair disappearance eventually. In these past 2 years, when I saw this baldness or the hairline receding pattern, I decided to do something about it. And I started doing my research on different clinics in the US, in India, even in Turkey, what would be the best option to go to. And since I grew up in India, I have a lot of friends here who've been going through the same issues. And when I was visiting my parents, I came across my friends who have got their hair transplant done in the past year in 2024 from QHT Clinic. And when I saw the results, I was quite impressed. So I started reaching out to them to see if they would recommend me going to the QHT Clinic. And right now I'm here in India for vacation for like a couple months. So I decided to visit their clinic and I decided to give it a shot. And from the looks of it, from the results of my friends, I would say I would highly recommend it. I cannot say that for myself as of now, since I still have to go through my procedure. Of course, subconsciously, it's always going to happen when you have a receding hairline, the confidence issues comes up. But I've always been a pretty confident person. But when looking back at the pictures, when you compare yourself from like 4 or 5 years ago, when you have a head full of hair, and to now, it always goes into the back of your mind what could have been. It hasn't affected my personal or professional life in a big degree, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, it always bothered me a bit. So I've always wanted to get this over with, get the hair transplant done so that I can get that 10% confidence that I lost back, to be honest. So yeah, just to kind of like overcome this issue, in the past or currently, I've been wearing a lot of hats to, let's say, to the gym, or when I go out for dinner with my friends, or just grow out my hair like longer so that I can just push my hair a little forward so that I can hide these bald spots a bit. But I'm glad finally, after getting this hair transplant, I won't need that anymore. For me to go for the hair transplant, the number one reason being I've seen my friends do it and they have huge, not like me, I still have hair, they have a lot of baldness, and when I saw them doing it and I saw their results, it just pushed me to get my hair transplant done as well. I don't have I don't have a lot of hair loss, but at the same time, just to get that hair back of what I looked like 3-4 years ago with full hairline, that excited me. So, and just to look good, get that confidence back, I decided to go for the hair transplant. The reason I decided to get the hair transplant done right now, when I'm 29, is because I'm not getting any younger. And the other thing is, in the near future, since I'm a bodybuilder, I'm going to step on stage, and I'm going to be traveling a lot soon. So I thought, just get it over with, because who doesn't want to look good in their pictures, and especially on stage since I'm a bodybuilder. So I just wanted to get this hair transplant done so that I can step on stage finally in the next year or so. And I would say during the consultation was the main part of pushing and choosing me towards QHT Hair Transplant Clinic, along with my friend's suggestion. During the consultation, the consultant answered basically each and every one of my questions relating to my lifestyle, what can be expected. I asked them questions about what does the hair transplant look like, what do they generally do, are the doctors going to be involved, how qualified are they. He was also willing me to show me their degrees. He also said how many people were going to be there, the anesthesia procedure, how does that look like. He basically gave me a breakdown of what the procedure looked like from a day-to-day on an hourly-to-hourly basis. He also showed me the technique they would use. He also showed me the results. He also showed me how they would consult through various different WhatsApp group on how the procedure is monitored through each and every step. So I would say the art of listening from that consultant was very good, because he basically answered each and every one of my questions, also related to my medical history, my lifestyle, and I would say that was one of the main reasons of me choosing the QHT Hair Transplant. Hi, so this is day one at the QHT Hair Transplant Clinic. Today was basically just file making. I would say the blood checkups, blood pressure checkups, your heartbeat. They just want to make sure you're okay before going into surgery. Next process is basically hairline designing and consultation with the doctor on what I can expect after the surgery, and then basically slit making, and then comes basically the surgery, and that is going to be on day 2, which is tomorrow, which is extraction and implantation. I'm looking forward to the surgery, and then I would see you very soon, and I would love to share my experience with you all once I'm done with the surgery. So see you guys very soon. Thank you.
After the consultation, the patient was taken for a head wash and hair trimming session, both essential pre-procedure steps. These help prepare the scalp for accurate planning and execution. Our expert team then carefully designed a personalized hairline. This ensures the hairline not only looks natural, but also complements his overall facial aesthetics. Once the hairline was finalized, the affected frontal zone was precisely outlined. These outlines act as a surgical roadmap, guiding the implantation process with precision and artistry. If you also want your perfect hairline back, then comment hairline. Once the hairline design was finalized, the patient was taken into the operation theater where the procedure began. Let's now hear directly from the patient about their live OT experience.
When I first came in, of course, I was a little nervous, right? But as the surgery progressed, everyone, the technicians, the doctors here, made me feel like home. I had no issues at all. I was even offered food. From time to time, they even asked me if I was feeling okay, if there's any pain or not. And even if you're feeling any pain, just let the doctors know. They have like the anesthesia on point. They're just administered to your scalp, and you'll feel no pain at all. So in all, I would say it was a really good experience, painless. I would say out of 10, the pain levels are like maybe 2, only when they're administering the anesthesia. Other than that, they're very helpful. You even get to have food in between if the sessions are longer. You even have get to go to the bathroom if that's what you want to do. But I would say in all, out of 10, the experience was 10 on 10. I loved it here, no pain at all. I'm just looking forward to the results now. Of course, when I go back, I'm excited to show the results to my parents and my friends, because some of them have been on the edge of getting transplant themselves, and me getting here first and me setting an example for them, it's gonna push them towards getting the hair transplant themselves. And of course, there are a few important events for me coming up, like my brother's wedding, my best friend's wedding. So I'm just looking forward to the results and see how the hair transplant results look in the near future. Thanks to the QHT team clinic, all of them here. From my first day arriving here, from the consultation with the doctor, they cleared each and every one of my queries, to the slip making, which was again seamless, to the operation itself today, which was extraction and implantation. It was all seamless. They cleared all my questions, and I'm now just looking forward to the results. So thank you to everyone involved in the QHT clinic. They have been doing a superb job. Thank you so much.
Now, let's learn in detail about his surgery, where the procedure began with the administration of local anesthesia in both the donor and recipient areas to ensure a completely painless experience. After the anesthesia was administered, our experts proceeded to create slits in the recipient area. This is a crucial step where the density, angle, and direction of implantation are precisely determined to ensure natural-looking results. Then, the extraction and implantation process began, performed using our advanced QHT FUE technique. This method involves simultaneous extraction and implantation, which minimizes graft out-of-body time and enhances graft survival rates. During implantation, single and thin hair follicles were implanted along the hairline to achieve a soft, natural, and feathered appearance. To enhance volume and density in the frontal region, double and triple follicular units were strategically implanted. In this case, a total of 2,700 grafts were used, all harvested from the patient's safe and healthy donor zone, ensuring long-lasting and natural results. Now, let's hear about his experience after the procedure and how he felt post-surgery.
Hi, my name is Akshit, and as you can see, my surgery's been done. Today was my surgery day, which included basically extraction and implantation. I arrived at the clinic early in the morning, since it was going to be a long process. I went straight into the OT. The doctors and the technicians were very helpful. It started with basically with numbing, giving me anesthesia and some medications. The anesthesia and the medication helps calming you down, and the anesthesia also makes sure you don't get any pain during the process. All the process, it took me around 6 to 7 hours. It was seamless, from getting the meals on time, getting help from the technicians or the doctors. If I wanted to go out for a bathroom break or needed water, they were very accommodating. The experience in itself, like I said, was very seamless. I didn't have any pain besides when they were administering the anesthesia itself. But besides that, it never really felt like I was going through a procedure. The procedure lasted about 6 to 7 hours, which included some breaks as well. As you can see, they extracted about 2,700 grafts from my donor area and then planted up in my front area. And after the procedure was done, medications would look like going forward and what the result would look like going forward. She was very helpful. She explained me each and everything. Since I'm going to be traveling tomorrow very soon, they were also accommodating in telling me how to get the Band-Aid done for the donor area. They also gave me a sheet and medications for the next few days, which includes information regarding what I can expect, what to do. So all in all, I would say the experience in itself at the QHT clinic was very seamless. I'm just excited to see how the results would look like. I would say some of the myths that I've heard from some of my friends who've got the hair transplant done were the procedure in itself is painful, especially the night after, they said. As of until now, I would say that's not really the case at this clinic. They have their own proper team of anesthesia doctors. They first check you if you are allergic to anesthesia or not. If you're not, then they go ahead and move forward with the process. And since I was not, I didn't experience any pain at all. Yes, of course, the healing of the donor area, since where they extract the hair from, is going to be a little, I would say you'll have a little bit of burning sensation, but it's something that you can adhere. It's not that bad. And if I were to scale the pain out of 10, I would say maybe 2, not even 2 sometimes. I never really felt the process. It was an 8-hour process today. And I would say out of those 8 hours, I only felt pain for like maybe 5 minutes. And even if you felt pain, you could just tell the doctor or the technician that you're feeling the pain, and they would administer the anesthesia again, and then it would go away again pretty quickly. So I would say the big mythbuster was the pain in itself. It's not that painful at all. The technique that I used at the QHT clinic was FUE-QHT. Basically, it's a 2-day process where first they make your file, check your blood levels, check your blood basically to make sure you're okay and ready to go through the process. And then that day also includes your hairline designing, which is a long process again, along with the consultation with the doctor. And then once you're finally happy with your hairline, and you like what you see, you go through the procedure of slit making on day 1, which involves making slits in your implanted area where you want to get your hair transplant done by the technicians. And it also involves the the process of giving you the anesthesia so you don't experience any pain. I would say this process of dividing this whole procedure, hair transplant procedure, into 2 days was the best case scenario. That's what QHT does. That gives you the time to rest and recover. And then the next day, which is today for me, I came in for my final hair transplant, which was extraction and implantation, and which is a long process in itself. In this procedure, they basically just simultaneously extract your grafts from your donor area and simultaneously plant the grafts in your implanted area, which basically gives less of a chance of the grafts to basically go bad or die over. So I would say this process of QHT, of dividing this whole procedure into 2 days and simultaneously doing the extraction and implantation, is a really good process. It gives time to the patient to recover as well. And since it's a long procedure, it gives the time to the patient to kind of like mentally recover as well from the procedure. By currently looking at my hairline and the transplanted grafts, I can see, I'm very hopeful of the result that I'm looking at. Again, we'll see how it looks like in a year from now. That's when you fully recover from the hair transplant. But from the looks of it, the hairlines looks good. The way it was designed, it looks perfect, and I'm just excited to see the result. And I think from the looks of it, I'll have a pretty good hairline with the good density of hair as well, as you can see. So I'm just excited and looking forward to the results. Okay, so now that's it from my side. I'm gonna go get my dressing done. And I'm just looking forward to the results. Since it's a time-taking process, I'm just looking forward to see what it looks like in 6 months from now, maybe 3 months from now. And I'll keep you guys posted. So if you want to tag along the journey, keep posted. I'll share the results with you pretty soon. Thank you.
As this was his surgery experience, we will also share his monthly progress results with you.
And now, let's talk about Gaurav and his hair transplant journey.
I got to know about QHT from YouTube actually. I started watching their videos regularly, and also did read a lot of reviews on Google, and as well as some anecdotal evidences from a friend that did his hair transplant here. Initially, I tried a lot of homemade remedies like usually using onion oils and all, but I realized that most of them are bogus and does not give results at all. The people working there were very kind and friendly, of course. And as far as the pain goes, hello, my name is Gaurav. I am 25 years old and I am from Assam. And today I'm here at QHT Clinic for my hair transplant. I started noticing my hair fall very early. I was about 17-18 when I started noticing that my hairline was receding, and it obviously affected my confidence a lot, provided the fact that I was a teenager back then. And since then I started researching about any possible ways that I can restore my hairline. Then after that I got to know that it was genetic perhaps, and not necessarily hair fall in the first place. I did my research a lot, and since last 3 years I have been searching for a good clinic. I got to know about QHT from YouTube actually. I started watching their videos regularly, and also did read a lot of reviews on Google, and as well as some anecdotal evidences from a friend that did his hair transplant here. And after getting to know about it, I felt pretty confident that I would be able to achieve all the results that I have been looking for. Initially, I tried a lot of homemade remedies like using onion oils and all, but I realized that most of them are bogus and does not give results at all. I wasted a lot of time doing that and realized that it's of no use. That's why I gave up on them. I decided to wait till the perfect time so that I can get the hair transplant in the first place. I stopped using the oils and all the homemade remedies because it was not fruitful. I did not get any results and it was affecting my confidence as well. I mean, losing hair at such a young age is not the very ideal thing for a young man. And I choose to opt for a hair transplant because it was a full stop solution for everything, because I know it's a result driven operation, and it's pretty safe. It's like, especially when you're doing it from a skilled clinic, it's safe, it's permanent in fact. So that's why I thought that instead of doing all these homemade remedies, I wait and come for a hair transplant when I'm ready. And obviously losing hair is not very good. You lose your confidence, your face looks slightly older because it loses the structure without the hairline. And I believe getting my hairline back would be very, very nice for my confidence. It would boost my confidence, as well as obviously would make me look younger. When I first told my mother about me wishing to have a hair transplant, initially she was clueless, because it's obviously a very a new procedure for people of that generation. So she was naturally very scared, and she did not really want me to go through it. But then I made her understand that it's a very natural and very safe procedure, especially when done under skilled hands. So it took some time to convince her, but after some time she also got to know that yes, this is okay. We can actually go forward to it, because it would ultimately benefit my own son. So yeah, that's how I convinced her, and she's okay with it now. I did used to watch a lot of YouTube videos of a different clinic, and initially I was planning to go for a different clinic, but then I changed my mind because I felt that the reviews were not up to mark. That's the reason why I changed my mind, and I started looking for some other clinics. I also did some research and due diligence in my hometown, but I could not find the answers that I was seeking from the doctors. That's why I thought to delay and take my time to actually research about all the clinics, because it's obviously once in a lifetime procedure and I don't want to mess it up. So after that, I stumbled upon QHT, and I felt confident in their skill set. I got to know about QHT via YouTube itself. I was surfing for good hair transplant clinics, and I happened to stumble upon this channel, and I started watching them regularly because they had a huge volume of videos, and the results were good actually. I was inclined to it. The patients who did their hair transplant, they had good hairlines and the density was good. So I was drawn to them, and I read the reviews as well on Google, and it was good. That is the reason why I thought that QHT would be a nice choice. It's also affordable, it's not very expensive. Obviously, you don't have to look for a budget when doing a once in a lifetime operation, but still, people are from different economical backgrounds, and they have all the plans necessary for people of such caliber. Initially, I contacted QHT via WhatsApp, and upon me contacting them, they asked me for my WhatsApp photos to determine the level of baldness I have. So I sent them the photos, and then they did their due diligence and told me a ballpark number of grafts that I would require. I was told that I would require 2,500 grafts, which I felt was fair enough. And I talked to them like 6-7 months ago from today, and they have been very consistent with their communication. Whenever I text them to ask for any queries, they have been consistently responsive, and that's a good sign actually, because it gives mental satisfaction, and at peace. The patients are at peace because they are getting the response they want. My expectations from QHT are fairly simple. I just want a natural looking hairline that fits my face structure. I don't want it to be very prominent. I want it to match my age. I would also really appreciate a very dense frontal area, because obviously you don't want a sparse looking hairline, because what's the point of a hair transplant? And yeah, that's my expectation. I want a nice hairline, probably a little bit of temple work as well, because it would provide structure to my face, and that's about it. Since I've been planning it since last 3 years, I am wouldn't say I'm very nervous. Obviously, before surgery, you are a little shaken because it's very new territory for you. But I wouldn't say I'm nervous. I am pretty confident. I'm actually looking forward to the results that I would get. Very happy about it. I am looking forward to it. So this is the brief timeline of what I have went through since my hair fall started, and how I tried to battle it, but I lost ultimately. And so far, this is the only thing I want to share. I am looking forward to the operation, and I will share all the necessary details and all my opinions after I'm done with the surgery. Till then, please keep watching QHT and do subscribe. Hello again. I'm just done with my surgery just now, about half an hour ago. And about 2,500 grafts were placed. This is what my hairline looks like at the moment, and this is my donor area. As you can see, the hairline looks pretty good, and I'm looking forward to the results. The whole procedure took about 2 days. Yesterday was the slitting part, and today the main surgery happened. And it took about 10 hours to complete the whole surgery. I came here at about 8 o'clock, and now it's about to be 6:30, so more or less 10 hours. And the surgery experience was good. The doctors were very receptive, and they answered all my queries. The people working there were very kind and friendly, of course. And as far as the pain goes, I did not really feel any pain apart from when the anesthesia was being injected, and towards the last part of the surgery, as anesthesia was wearing off. That's the only time I felt a little discomfort. Apart from that, it is a very painless surgery. In fact, I even slept for a few hours. So it's a really pain-free. So don't be intimidated in case you are planning for it. Yeah, apart from that, it was a good experience, and so far so good. The next time I visit QHT, you will be able to see my results whenever I come here for the PRP session. And I hope you are looking forward to it too, as well as I am. Thank you very much.
If you like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.